Hello to all my friends out there, and this is Ruth Stone with House of Sumner Fine Jewelry and Collectibles. And collectibles don't have to be expensive just to be nice to have. So I have some various icons. Some of these I've had a long time, some not. I've probably had this one 20 years. I've had this one 20 years. This is pretty old. This is nice to have around Christmas time. This is 77 years old. Not extremely valuable. This is nice to have, very decorative for Christmas. So some of you know when I first started the jewelry, I was a hairstylist, and I decided I would sell costume jewelry at the swap meet. And so I was doing that, and it was going well too, and I learned a lot at the swap meet. And what I learned is everything sells eventually. So one of the things I sold on eBay this week was this jade bracelet. Okay, now this is really, really pretty, and no photos do justice to it. This thing will really, and the clasps are really, really pretty. So I sold that this week after a long time. But everything sells at the right time to the right person. How this started was, my brother said, why don't you start, I said, I have so much stuff. He goes, why don't you start an online thrift store? And I said, I hate the idea, but I decided to listen to him wisely. Okay, maybe I can affect some of you with my love of jewelry. Jade stones, amethyst is always beautiful too. Jade stones are worn because of its special properties. Jade pieces are often passed down through the generations. The special properties of jade stone can summon good luck. According to the Tao, when jade is worn long enough, the stone absorbs your body temperatures. The minerals and chemistry are considered a life stone. So it absorbs the energy of the person who wore it. That's if you're a jeweler long enough, you'll notice that some jewelry has properties you don't like. Okay, so I have some costume pearl earrings, and the cluster earrings are nice, really nice to have. And these are clip-ons. They're not expensive, but they sure look pretty if you have to go to church or, you know, get dressed up a little bit. So I sell all kinds of pearls. Lots. I try mostly to stay with costume. Pearls are mentioned in the Bible, the pearl without price. Pearls were presented as gifts to the Chinese royalty as early as 2300 BC. In the 1st century BC, Julius Caesar passed a law limiting wearing of pearls only to the ruling class. Off the coast of Palawan, this is in the Philippines, the pearl of Allah, or pearl of Lao Sitang, was discovered in the 30s and cost a diver's life to retrieve it. It's in the Philippines. $130 million is the largest pearl, 34 kilograms or 74.957 pounds. So that's a big pearl. Okay, and here I have a little rose quartz bracelet. And this is pretty. I love this kind of jewelry because it's not expensive. And if you wear it with a pair of jeans, it's really, really pretty. And they're indestructible. This is rose quartz. Rose quartz stone is the stone of the heart, a crystal of unconditional love. It carries a soft, feminine energy of compassion, peace, tenderness, healing, nourishment, and comfort. And beautiful. Okay. Then I have some turquoise. And this is another one. You put this stuff on with some jeans. It is so pretty. I have two kinds. That's citrine and turquoise. And then I have, this is what I like. I like a necklace and a bracelet set. Turquoise will never go out of style. Never, 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 never. Turquoise is everyday fashion. It has been known to enhance the mood of whoever wears it. I know I am happy when I look nice. Turquoise is a healing stone. It is a stone of ancient power. And then I have some copper bracelets. Okay, I search, if you've been following me, I search for these all the time. Any kind I can find. Old ones, new ones. This one's really pretty, but it's been to fit the person's arm who owned it previously. And so I usually leave them as is so as not to stretch them, you know, and damage them. Okay, let's see. Copper is an excellent conductor of energy. It increases the energy and mental agility. Metaphysically, copper is known to stimulate the flow of energy and enhance psychic abilities. People who are deficient in copper may benefit from wearing copper jewelry since it can be absorbed through the skin. Some wearers of copper find it relieves the symptoms of arthritis and circulation problems. It's been postulated that the only way to kill giants is copper bullets, copper arrows, or copper swords. Copper powder, when inhaled in small amounts or dust or fumes, causes eye irritation, headaches, muscle aches. Large amounts of copper dust cause death. And then I have some cameos. These are, when you own these for a while, you know, these take on a little personality of their own. I will sell these eventually. Okay, now this cameo is old, and I don't know if you can see, there's a crack. But this is really pretty, and somebody has worn that for years and years and years. Cameo jewelry has been around for centuries, examples dating back to the 3rd century BC. Many people who have inherited cameos. And then here, okay, you guys know my favorite is ambers. I have lots of them. Sometimes I say I'm going to sell them, but you know. This particular necklace, let me turn this down here. This particular necklace has 59 ambers. Considered a gemstone, the glowing warm amber is not a stone, but a fossilized resin from ancient evergreen trees. It is possible to see insects in some cases. The Chinese attributed amber to positive energy when worn when traveling, and guarded them from disease and destruction on the road. Powerful healer gives the wearer a lovely sense of health and healing, helps balance the emotions, clears the mind and releases negative energy, eases stress by clearing phobias and fears. Here I have some amethyst earrings. Never get sick of these. These would look very nice with that bracelet back there. I will be selling these. And so I have my decorative stones, and if you have been following me, you know I don't like people handling my stones. And so that's one good thing. You know, when you sell your jewelry at the thrift store, people want to handle it to inspect it. I have a few fossils. These aren't for sale. These are hard to find. I bought a giant rock collection. That's how I got a lot of these. I sell the rocks I don't want. And here I have some shark tooth for adornment. And if you have never handled these, they are extremely sharp. Here is an amber cross. This is really nice, and this shows a lot of wear. This stone down here is cracked. But this can be worn on the inside. This is really a nice piece. It really is. I love it. And then I wanted to mention for adornment too, I have some dried roses, and what I do is I just put them on a piece of newspaper and I just let them dry naturally. I don't, here's one. See, these are cute. You can use them for all kinds of crafts. You will find most jewelers are very, very artistic. Okay, now here I have, this is a little lacquer box, and inside of this lacquer box I have a rosary. They're nice. These are like little pieces of wood, but the interesting thing is, if you can see, there's tiger's eyes. And then these are like little actual beads, handcrafted. And then, you know, here's some, okay, so this is nothing but nice. Okay. And, okay, people wear rosaries in their pockets. They wear them on their necks, their pockets, and they hang them in their car. Centuries before Christ, the faithful said prayers in repetitive manners. 9th century were reciting 150 psalms, sometimes every day. But the rosaries are traced to Church of Domenico de Guzman, 1170 to 1221. So maybe about the 12th century. And these are nice, you know, if you can find boxes for your rosaries, these are said to contain your prayers. So like all of this jewelry is not expensive, but one, it does enhance your life, and it does definitely beautify your life in all different ways. So, okay, you guys, God bless you all.